On a Sunday, Fiery Boss Production. Fiery Boss Production. On a Sunday. I wanted to making a video just to address a couple of issues. The calls still come in, emails still come in. I try not to look at the negative, right? I try not to look at people to the right of me, to the left of me. I just keep moving forward, right? And that's usually, the message, especially here on that Fiery Boss Production and on my YouTube videos that I try to give people, right? Moving forward, moving forward. Come on. If you're in the game of making money in direct mail, right? You're never going to get it right all the time, right? And if you're not making money, right? If you're not making money, you're not sticking your neck in the game enough, right? You're scared, right? Come on, you got to listen to a couple of things. I just want to get out today on a Sunday. You're scared to spend that money for a couple of reasons, right? You're scared to spend that money because something didn't work, right? Because a company let you down, right? You're scared of spending the money because you might think it won't work. This will work, right? Making money from home, direct mail, will be the quickest way, right? The quickest way you will ever make money and compound your money. It's your money working for you. You got to get that concept. If you think you're going to go to that job, right, and put all those hours in and create wealth, right, and be able to spend, right, you're not going to have enough money coming in to spend on the things I know you want to do. And I'm talking about like buying houses, right, traveling, growing a business, taking care of your children, right, dreams, buying that car you actually want, not the car that you actually, can afford, but actually buying a car that you want because you got the cash coming in to spend it, right? So I just want to knock out a few things. If you're not making money, you're not making enough deals, right? I'm listening to, I try to spend at least 1 or 2 hours per day throughout the week, right? Listening to people that are actually smarter than me and understanding some concept, not for me mostly, but how can I connect with my members? And I get a lot of members from other teams calling me and their frustrations, right? How can I connect with them? Because for me, it's no problem if I lose some money, something doesn't work, right? For me, it's no problem spending my money because I understand the numbers game that I've always told you guys. I understand the numbers game and I understand the fastest way, right, to create wealth, right, and to take care of your family and to have a consistent amount of money coming in to do things you want is for your money to work for you, right? So making money, right, doesn't work all the time, right, perfectly. You got to understand that. But if you get enough action and activity out there, right, making enough deals, meaning getting more postcards and flyers out there, right? More than you need, not sending out 500 or 300 and waiting. And sometimes it'll work, sometimes it won't, but you'll never, get this, you'll never get hurt, right, or worried if 1 month or 1 week you're not getting revenue, because you will get revenue, right? If you think 500 will do, just send out 1,000. If you think 1,000 is going to work, you got to send out 2,000, right? And you're not counting just on one source, right? You're not counting on one batch of postcards, one lead source, one company. That's what I'm telling you. Double the action is double the money, and you got to create more deals with more companies, right? I like to go wide. I'm not saying 20 flyers, 20, but I'm talking about 3 or 5 you start with, and then you'll be creative and you tweak it. So you send some marketing to this company, send some marketing to that company, send some marketing to that company, send some marketing to that company, then do different marketing, right? Use free sources. If you think you don't have the money, you gotta find out. Once you get invested into a company and you want to give up because you don't have money for the marketing, that's on you. But use free sources. I've been telling you, put them on damn doors, put them on car doors, right? Hand them out to people. Get on YouTube and make some videos here and there, even though you can't talk, maybe, right? You can be honest, you can present something to somebody, and you can create sales, right? I listened to this one gentleman. I know people don't like him. Sometimes I used to be the same way. Somebody has money, right? Somebody has jets, somebody has houses. Oh man, they must be doing something bad. People got money, I don't worry. How did they get it, right? I want to know the process, right? How are they successful, right? How are they successful? Why are they doing things that I can't do, right? Why am I stuck in the mud? So that's why I watch 1 to 2 hours on some successful people, and I don't mock them and say, well, look at them, they're arrogant, right? Look at them, they're out there just showing off. So I learned a few things I want to pass on. And I listened to a Grant, listened to Mark Cuban, right? Richard Branson, all these guys all say about the same thing, right? Is sometimes when you're spending your money and you lose your money and then you give up, right? Then you're not reaching inside you on your entrepreneur juices, your creative juices, if you're willing to give up like that. I've lost so much money, I can't tell you, right? I can't tell you. Excuse me. By the way, recently, one example of losing money is TWA. You know, I started promoting it, right? If you're watching this video, right, like this video, subscribe to my channel, but stay away from TWA, right? I got involved with them, right? And this is an example about losing money, but doesn't stop me. I got involved with them. I noticed that my marketing that they were saying they were going out was not going out, right? It wasn't going out. So I was agreeing to maybe buy some more postcards from them, you know, and just keep moving, right? And when I get involved with a company, man, I come in with 7,000 flyers or postcards. So it's a good amount of money, more than what you guys can afford to lose probably, right? But I know it takes that money, right? To get that jump start that you need, right? Because as money's coming in and more money you need, you're never worrying about where's the next dollar for my marketing. Where am I going to find the next dollar to get involved with the next company system? You're never going to worry about that if there's a lot of money coming in. But anyhow, with TWI, things weren't going right. I should have caught it. I'm usually smart enough, but sometimes you're involved, right? So you got to concentrate on your business, right? Because you get involved in the energy of making money. So this is where I don't want you to go wrong, though. But concentrate on your business. Watch what's going. What are your results, right? And then you keep tweaking your responses. Where the responses coming from? Are they coming from YouTube? Are they coming from my flyers? Are they coming from social media? So you keep an eye on your business, right, as you're pushing it. And if you feel like, hey, something's not working real good with the responses, most likely is not the postcard, the flyer, is the person responsible behind that system, that company, right? And that's what's happened with me, TWA. I lost about $8,200 with that company. For some of you guys, man, that's a lot of money, and you guys can never survive, right? And you have to just give up, right? But I'm not giving up, so that's when I want you guys to give up. Sometimes a company will paint the perfect picture, and that's why I say get involved with your right partners, right? With your right boss circle, your network, right? And see what are they doing, right? What's working for them, right? So with TWA, I searched it out myself, right? I had some money, cash flow coming in from other networks. So I said, oh, let me throw it at this company, right? Anyhow, so I didn't get that one right. I lost more money than I wanted, right? I cried about it for maybe a few hours, and then I moved on. So if you're watching this video, don't get involved with them. You can call me personally, message me. I don't bash people, right? But pick your partners right. There's some partners out there, right, that are frustrating the hell out of me because I'm sitting here and telling people, get involved in more deals, right? Multiple companies, because direct mail will work. I'm telling you, direct mail is making more people wealthy than anything out there because companies need marketing. Companies need more eyeballs on their business, and that's what it is we're doing here. We're just marketing, helping these companies by sending out their flyers, their postcards, right? By the way, look at the description of this video. You can see what I'm working on, right? So, but when you joined a partner, right, and you're new at this game, and I told you, don't be afraid of spending your money. Do concentrate on that partner, is because how direct mail works is somebody introduces you to the business, right? If you saw my flyer, my postcard, right, then you call me, right? I'll say, call me, email me, text me. I pick up the phone, right? Other partners I'm seeing are not picking up the phone, right? There's a problem there. Once you give them money and then they're not picking up the phone, then there's a problem there. So you don't blame the company, right? You don't blame the company. Is that partner, right? Is that partner. So I always say the most important thing is have confidence that you're involved in with a good network and a good partner, right? I'm going to throw out this name, right? I don't like bashing companies or people on YouTube, but I think we have a responsibility, right? We got the responsibility as sponsors, business owners, right? We're all in this community together, right? To protect each other when we see when something's not working well and people are losing their money and their efforts, right? So we can protect the community so everybody's not just losing money and getting frustrated. And then what does it do? It hurts the rest of us, right? If a company is not doing things right or a partner, right? So it's not basically, not basically that I want to bash this particular company or partner, but once in a while I might throw it out there because, hey, if you guys are seeing something bad with a partner or with a company, I want to know about it, right? I want to know about it, and you want to know about it, so we can protect each other, right? We got to protect each other. And this money-making business, this industry, YouTube, whatever it is, we got to protect each other, right? So I'm getting a lot of calls. You know that I'm involved in I Keep It All, right? I don't want to say his name, but I'm getting a lot of calls. I will say his last name, Wilson, right? I'm sorry, last name Wilson. You guys can figure it out, right? Don't get so involved in that name, but getting a lot of calls on Wilson, right? Accepting money, holding on to the money and not redirecting to the company. How these systems are set up is sometimes you pay up front to, right, to the partner, to person to introduce you, and then you got to send some money off to admin, right, or to what do you call it? Sometimes they call it admin, to the mothership, right? To what is other words? I'm trying to think of other words. How you say it? Somebody that monitors. Here we go. Somebody that monitors the company, right? Whatever it is, you have to send some money off when you receive it off, so people can receive their package. That's what I'm trying to say. And if that's not happening, shame on that person, right? That has to happen. We got to take care of the new people that participate. So when you join me, I Keep It All, Fireboss Production, or anything else that I'm working on, be assured that honesty is happening, because for me to break that honesty or that trust with you, that'll be stupid, right? If you don't want to work on something with me on this project, you might work on something with another project. So I'm always going to answer the phone, whether you want to partner with me or not, whether you want to spend money or not, right? So an individual I'm hearing on YouTube, right? If you guys are feeling that, if you guys are feeling that, not that pressure, but feeling that downfall, where hey, this person's not picking up the phone, right? If Wilson's not picking up the phone, then something's going on there. What I'm trying to say is then you got to investigate, right? So I'm going to close out with this part because I don't want to bash people. But shame on you if you're the sponsor, you're taking people's money, you're not diverting it off to the company, right? Their portion of the admin fee to the company. And that's what I'm getting calls on and frustration, and it wrecks our community. So you got to be, if you're on YouTube, right, you're on social media, you got to be honest, take care of your members, please, right? Otherwise you got to get out of the game because you're messing things up for the rest of us, right? And you're hurting people. You can't be taking people's money if you're not going to take care of them, right? If you're not going to take care of them. So what I want to give you advice is, if you ever join a company, right? If you join a company and they're asking, hey, you pay me directly and I'll send off the rest of the money. Always, whenever you send money, whether it's to the company, to the partner, get a tracking number. Don't ever send out money without a tracking number. Then you track it, right? If the money gets to the partner, then you call them. Hey, listen, I hear money got delivered over to your house. Yeah, I'm excited. I joined the company, right? And then you ask them the questions that you're supposed to ask. When am I going to get product deliberation, right? When are you going to send off my admin part to the company? And then they should give you an additional tracking number. That makes sense, right? When they send the portion of the money that you sent over to admin, right? Anyhow, I just want to touch, it's very, very sticky situation. We don't want to battle with each other. We want to work together. But if we're seeing partners out there, especially last name Wilson, right, not doing things right, not doing things trustworthy, right, we got to protect each other and warn people about that, right? So if you're still waiting on kits, you're still waiting on product, that partner did something wrong and should take care of the situation immediately. All right, enough about that, right? Enough about that. I just want to throw that out there. I don't like bashing on people, but we got to take care of ourselves, our community. So for 2023, you got to get a lot of action, right? You got to get a lot of action. Man, I'm always doing work, right? I'm always doing work. I'm always prepping postcards. Man, I got a lot of work here, right? I'm always doing the work. I'm always getting involved with multiple companies, right? I'm always tweaking it. I'm always using different lead sources, right? I'm always listening what's working, what's not working out there. Watching videos, 1 or 2 hours of motivation. You got to keep going, right? You got to keep going and stop competing with people, right? And start dominating, right? In my state, I want to dominate with I Keep It All. This postcard works, by the way. If you're hearing it's not working, then you're doing something wrong. If I hear somebody saying this is not working, I want to get on the phone and say, okay, how many postcards are you mailing? Where are you mailing? Who are you buying your lead sources from? How many phone calls are you getting? Are you following up? Are you taking care of your members, right? Are you doing your business right? And if I'm not hearing all those things are being happening, then of course you're not going to make money, right? Of course you're not going to make money, right? So I guess what I'm trying to say here is about not giving up. You cannot get into the game of direct mail thinking you're going to come in with a few $100s, right? A few $100s to expect to make $1 billion, let alone $1,000. It's not going to happen, right? It's not going to happen. So the most important is your partner, right? Find out if he's really having success. Just because he's all over YouTube and you see him the most, right? If you're seeing somebody the most on I Keep It All, oh, he must be making money. He must be doing things right, right? So don't get narrow because you see a guy, right? You see a company the most, then he's successful, right? You have to know in your heart how much you want to spend, right? How much you want to spend, how much knowledge you have in direct mail. So study it, right? Study it. What is your recessive loss? Meaning, what can you afford to lose if this doesn't work, right? And then I want to finish the video with, if I lose money, can I keep going, right? If I lose X amount of dollars and I keep it all, can I keep going, right? You always want to be involved or always have the mentality of, if I lose X amount of dollars, right, can I keep regenerating, right? Because sometimes you're going to hear responses on direct mail and sometimes you're not, right? Sometimes you're not, right? But be assured, if Fire Bus Production, if Rich is saying this is still working, right, your dollars, your ROI, your return on investment will come back to you, then be assured it is. I'm not going to sit here and say, I'm making money on this, I'm mailing this, and I'm not doing it, right? If I'm saying I'm doing it, it's because I'm doing it because I want you guys to be successful, right? If I understand, right, we're going to keep a network together communication with you guys. So call me anytime you want. Call me if you're in other teams. I don't mind. I'll pick up the phone. Because if this is not the thing for you, I guarantee you I got something for you, right? I guarantee I got something for you, right? So direct mail is working, right? Direct mail will get you to the income, right? It's all about income and to the income winning part, right, of your life, right? Everybody makes money. Everybody wants to make money. Everybody has dreams, right? Everybody's eventually going to have to realize I'm just freaking tired working 40, 50 hours out there, right? So you got to have action. If you're not having attention to yourself, meaning, oh, nobody knows me, you're not doing enough work. You're not doing enough activity, right? The direct mail business works in two ways. You can be behind the scenes, right? You can stay behind the scenes. People that do that, that's fine. You don't have to get on YouTube, right? Then you better have an army of these things, right? Have an army of these going, right? And that's what I'm talking about. Have attention coming to you, right? Your phone number is on these postcards. The phone numbers are most of the flyers of the businesses that we present, the systems. Have the phones so busy, right? If your phone is so busy and the income's coming in, you have no time for the chitter chatter and the negative, right? And when you don't make money 1 month, you don't make money 1 week. Man, I got so much action. Believe me, I have so much action. My phone's always ringing. My text messages, I'm getting emails, right? I'm answering questions. I'm getting people confident out there, right? I'm making videos. All this is part of the network, right? This video you're watching, it's all on my platforms. It'll reach thousands of people, right? I spent 15, 20 minutes on the video, right? It's all part of the action, right? You got to have fun with it, and you got to create action. You got to get in enough deals. I mean, get into 2 or 3 companies, right? And mail consistently to all of them. Make some videos, right? Get the phones ringing, right? Because believe me, don't get this wrong. I mean, get this correct. I was in sales type structures because I always like sales, because I want, for my actions, for my effort, if I give you more time, right, to give you more of my money, more of my energy, I want to receive more money. And that's the only thing you can receive that is on sales related or commission related businesses. So I used to be in somewhere I had to actually knock on doors, right? I had to knock on doors, go through training, right? Go on all these team meetings. I don't do that anymore. You don't have to do that anymore. You did it with ADT, credit card processing. I'm telling you, I did it with roofing. I went out, man, and I was making money, right? 15, 20 leads I would bring in, right? If the company went out and built 5 or 10 roofs that month, man, that's $10,000. So I was doing all that, but I had to go and create a different kind of attention to me, activity. Hey, I'm here to help you. I have a problem. You have a problem, I have a solution to help you with, right? And I had to go, not really bug people, but I had to go and get in front of people's faces to create wealth, income, right? To pay my bills, take care of my family. Nowadays, everything's set up where all you're going to do is mail, postage, right? Labels, not bug nobody. It's all set up for you, right? It's all set up for you. So understand that we're marketing, not selling. And when you understand that we're marketing and not selling, you will make money. But you got to create energy and activity, right? You cannot give up and be negative. So you heard one thing, you heard another thing, right? This month your mailings didn't make you any money, or a company let you down like TWA let me down, right? That's a lot of money for somebody to lose. It will crush you, right? For me, it's like, okay, yes, $8,200. I could use that into other companies and probably made 20, 30,000 by now. Yeah, so I lost that money. So I learned from it. I picked myself up, right? I pick myself up. I readjust myself, tweak some things, and I just keep moving. Because I got other companies that are trustworthy, other companies that are generating me income, other companies that my mailings are working for, other companies that members are calling me. Right? So I'm always having action. So if something bad happens or something doesn't go your way, right? You don't got time, right? You're not wasting time on it. You're not listening and crying about it and slowing down. And then you're either going to slow down, so it's going to take you longer to make money, or you're just going to give up and quit and not have trust in the game of direct mail. So, all right. I hope you're getting something out of this. I hope you understand what I'm trying to tell you. Now, I don't want to get on here. I know I said a lot of things that I tend to go because I want you guys to understand, okay? Your partner is important, right? Your partner is important. Don't ever send money without getting tracking, please. It'll hurt you in the end. So get some tracking before you send money. Get on the phone and make sure, hey, listen, if I partner with you guys, right, get some value out of it, right? And this is how you're going to do it. And I like when people do it to me, and I do it the same. Hey, if I partner with you, is it all right if I pick up the phone once in a while and ask you some questions, right? So do that. If you're calling Wilson or all these people that are on YouTube, right, and you're going to send them money, you're going to partner, say, listen, I want to know if I partner up with you, will you pick up the phone if I have a question or two? Are you going to help and support me when I send out new family members or right, or just anybody that you introduce you to the business, friends or family? If I send them to you, well, you're going to help them even after we send you money, right? So you got to have that assurance from that partner. And believe me, I will pick up the phone if you call me, right? And if we're not going to partner up on this postcard, and it's working, I'm telling you, this postcard is working. I got 2,500 here. I'm going to mail them out. I got stamps coming on Monday or Tuesday, and I guarantee you'll get 5 to 6 sales from that. Where are you going to get, right? Where are you going to get a company, right, let alone your job, to give you 5, 6 grand on your money working for you, right? So if we can't partner up on this is not something for you. I understand that, right? But understand, you got to have something established or started, right, that your money will work for you, or you will always be chasing the money, right? And I like waking up knowing I have this. I like waking up, I have a future ahead of me, and I want that from you. If you set up, right, these systems, set up your business, entrepreneuring, set it up and knowing that the future is there for you, and you got something forward to look, something forward to look for in the future, meaning income that's going to take care of you and all your dreams and goals. If that's up in the future for you, you know it's coming, right? Then you got something to be motivated about. You'll walk better, right? Talk better. It's all about putting stuff ahead, right? Putting things in place now, knowing it's going to work in the future. And when you know that you got all that in place where your future is going to just explode with blessings from God, blessings from your effort, right? You will wake up. You would want to sleep thinking your business. You're going to breathe it and talk it and share it with people because you know you got something to look forward in the future, right? You got to understand that, right? You got to understand that your money will work for you, right? You just got to do it right. Don't give up. Shout out people that are just, right? Shout out the people that are just saying that this business, this industry is just not the industry that's going to make you money. You got to shout all that out or you're already lost, right? You shout all that out and you keep your dreams ahead of you, right? Keep your dreams ahead of you and just do some studying, right? Do some studying on companies and get involved. You got to get started, right? All right, that's enough said. Fire Your Boss Production is on a Sunday. I'm going to go make some breakfast, go walk my doggy, right? And then I'm going to get a few emails answered, some text messaging answered because I respond to my team, right? I respond to my team. I want my team to keep moving, being successful because if they're making money, I'm making money, right? And that's how you grow a network, right? And that's how you explode your business. But get this last tip. I think you didn't get it. Work on something that is home related entrepreneuring now. So you know you have something in the future to look for that will explode. Something exciting in the future, something that's always in the future for you, where you wake up and it's working, right? It's making you income, right? It's creating is actually answering all your dreams and goals, answers. But if you got that all set up in the future, man, you're going to want to wake up every morning, right? Work on your business. You're going to want to always know, hey, that income is coming because I have it set up in the future. And watch how you act, watch how you live, watch how you take care of your family, right? And all your goals will be successful, right? All your goals will be met because it's so damn exciting. Come on, you got to get that. If you got something in the future set up to look forward to every day as you're walking, talking, and breathing on this earth. All right, be blessed. Happy Sunday. Catch you guys tomorrow.